Plato, the Symposium. Step into the engaging world of the Symposium, where ancient Greek philosophers, led by Plato, delve into the multifaceted concept of eros, love and desire. This compelling dialogue begins with Phaedrus, who opens with the notion that love is the oldest and most powerful of gods. Through mythological tales and intellectual exploration, he highlights love's transformative capacity. Each subsequent speaker, from Pausanias' distinction between earthly and heavenly love to Aristophanes' humorous yet profound myth of human longing for connection, adds layers to this examination. Socrates ultimately concludes by elevating love to a philosophical pursuit of eternal beauty and wisdom. Unravel the intricate and timeless perspectives on passion, relationships, and self-discovery that pervade this enthralling ancient exchange.
The Power of Eros. Picture this, an ancient Greek symposium where intellect meets festivity, a gathering that is both lively and thought-provoking. Amidst this setting, Phaedrus steps forward to inaugurate a series of profound speeches, directing his focus on eros, love and desire encapsulated in a single, potent term. Hailing from an affluent Athenian background, Phaedrus is renowned for his articulate arguments and keen philosophical insights, as well as a fascination with both the natural world and human behavior. In his speech, Phaedrus presents love not as mere speculation but as a formidable force, both divine and worldly. He argues that Eros is the oldest and perhaps most influential of the gods, exercising immense power over human and divine realms alike. To substantiate his claims, he draws from mythical narratives such as those of Alcestis, Orpheus, and Achilles. These stories, rather than serving as mere anecdotes, exemplify the transformative and sacrificial nature of love. Alcestis' readiness to die for her husband transcends mortal understanding, becoming a divine act of ultimate selflessness, illustrating love's unparalleled power to inspire. However, Phaedrus isn't afraid to reinterpret these myths, offering alternative perspectives that challenge traditional narratives. For instance, he revisits the bond between Achilles and Patroclus, proposing a connection steeped in eros rather than mere camaraderie, a suggestion that ignites intellectual discourse and debate. Further intertwining love with societal values, Phaedrus examines how eros instills both shame in dishonorable actions and a drive toward honor in commendable deeds. This duality reflects the core values of Greek society, where honor and courage are paramount, especially among warriors. Phaedrus even muses that an army fueled by love's power could become an indomitable force, indicating love's reach beyond personal spheres into societal and moral dynamics. While Phaedrus' oration serves as a beacon of philosophical thought, it also sets the stage for ensuing dialogues at the symposium. By only skimming the surface on topics like the dichotomy between shameful and honorable acts, and leaning on societal norms, he invites further exploration by his fellow speakers, ensuring a rich, ongoing pursuit of understanding eros in all its complexities. Dual dimensions of love. Imagine love as two intertwined yet distinct paths, each offering its unique allure. Pausanias, beyond his famed connection with the playwright Agathon, delves into this complexity with a bold classification of love into two primary forms, each emanating from a different aspect of the Greek goddess Aphrodite. Common love, linked to Aphrodite Pandemos, embodies the universal allure of physical attraction. It's the kind of love that is inclusive, approachable for all, and rooted predominantly in bodily desire. This love is often perceived as fleeting, centered around the tangible aspects of connection rather than emotional or intellectual engagement. On the other hand, heavenly love, associated with Aphrodite Urania, transcends the mere physical, reaching into the spiritual and intellectual realm. It is about forging profound bonds that nurture personal growth and lead to deep, lasting emotional connections. This form of love encourages us to invest in the intellectual and emotional development of our partners, contributing not only to personal fulfillment but also to a collective upliftment in society. Pausanias presents heavenly love as superior, hinting at societal limitations and biases of his time, particularly in his discussions of relationships between adult men and younger males in ancient Athens. Indeed, this view reflects an elitism, suggesting that such noble love might be the privilege of certain societal classes. Yet, framing love as dualistic, Pausanias implores us to examine our own relationships critically. Are we chasing ephemeral desires, or striving for connections that offer both personal growth and societal contribution? The eternal quest for wholeness. Aristophanes offers a captivating perspective on the profound human yearning for connection and love. He weaves a tale that blends humor and depth, exploring the innermost aspects of human nature and relationships. He introduces the compelling idea that humans were once whole, dual beings, complete with two faces, limbs, and sets of organs. These beings embodied a perfect unity, a wholeness now lost to today's humans. In an act of defiance against the gods, these spherical beings were split in two by Zeus, leaving them to spend their lives searching for their missing halves. The narrative serves as more than just an entertaining myth. It delves deep into the fragile human condition, suggesting that our intrinsic desire for connection is what defines us. Aristophanes argues that this longing is an essential part of being human, a driving force that compels us to form relationships and seek true love. It is this incessant search for our other half that he believes will ultimately lead us to wholeness. Aristophanes' discourse on love extends beyond a simplistic view of romance. He proposes that love is an innate feature of human existence, a profound desire for completeness that transcends mere emotion or attraction. The story doesn't pigeonhole the notion of love, acknowledging the diversity of human connections by suggesting that the other half we seek could be of any gender. However, the tale provokes deeper reflection. While it beautifully captures the universal longing for a soulmate, it raises questions about the very nature of fulfillment. Is true completeness found in another person, or is it a journey within ourselves? Aristophanes' story invites us to question whether our relentless pursuit of love is indeed closing the gap of our inherent incompleteness. In the end, perhaps the power of his narrative lies in its ability to stir inquiry and contemplation, challenging us to redefine wholeness beyond the search for another. Socrates' ladder of love. Imagine love not just as an emotion but as a powerful force propelling us toward the sublime. Socrates offers a vision of love as a transformative journey, elevating it beyond the fleeting allure of physical attraction to something eternal and profound. Love, he argues, isn't just about cherishing physical beauty, it's a relentless quest for true beauty and wisdom, transcending superficial boundaries. This journey begins with physical attraction. However, it swiftly ascends a metaphorical ladder, from the admiration of individual beauty to an appreciation of beauty in its purest form. Along this ascent, love grows from an attraction to bodies to the deeper contemplation of the soul's beauty and eventually to the understanding of the beauty found in ideals like laws and institutions. At its pinnacle, love becomes an all-encompassing appreciation of knowledge and wisdom. Socrates' philosophy of love is a departure from previous notions that portrayed love as mere sacrifice or a distinction between physical and spiritual. For him, love is a dynamic force that encompasses the entirety of human experience, engaging not just the heart but the mind and soul in its pursuit. It's an educator, a guide leading us through life's complexities toward higher truths. Love, as Socrates sees it, is not only about seeking beauty but is intrinsically linked to the quest for wisdom. It challenges us, enlightens us, and ultimately, teaches us to embrace the true essence of beauty, transcending what once seemed insurmountable with every step toward enlightenment.
As the Symposium concludes, the dialogues weave together a nuanced tapestry of love that transcends mere emotion, anchoring it as a guiding force in the human quest for understanding and fulfillment. From Phaedrus' examples of love-inspired heroism to Pausanias' dualistic view of Aphrodite's influence, and Aristophanes' mythological allegory of human completeness, each perspective offers a fresh lens through which to view our relationships. Socrates' ultimate vision offers an elevated perspective, depicting love as a lifelong journey towards truth and beauty. Through these philosophical narratives, Plato invites readers to reflect on the nature of love in their own lives, challenging us to consider how love shapes our behaviors, beliefs, and personal growth. In exploring these diverse insights, we're left with a deeper appreciation for love's profound impact on the soul and its capacity to drive human evolution and connection.